Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Part 3, I'm pretty sure part 3. He's having a little bit of trouble moving these apart to cut them out. And he did send me a picture of the snowmobile labeling, and that's pretty cool. So, and he did tell me it doesn't matter if they were close together. I guess they don't really match or anything. So what's going on? We're putting this in here, and then we're going to intersect, and then these lines, but you can't ungroup this. If we go object, group, and ungroup, well, that time it worked. So let's ungroup this. So you could move this one up, up twice, and then move that up twice. I was having trouble a while ago when I ungrouped it, that it would take the layers apart and wouldn't work. But this is, if you watch part 2, we made the I don't think this is, I'm using an older one. It put the line inside, so he's already got that figured out. So this is going to work. The other way we could do it, if this does not work, see, okay, here's an example. I'm going to go and ungroup this, and then watch what happens. See, it takes some of the color out. So you're going to have to do it the other way. And what we're going to do, we're going to put it back to where it was. Get back to the start. Okay, we're just going to get rid of this. What we're going to have to do is, once you've got this in there where you want, is we're going to have to ungroup the cut lines and do one at a time. It's a little bit painstaking, but I think it'll be worth it. So if you'll grab that line and then shift select the graphic and intersect, and then when we move them over, we can move them over and he can do this. That's what he wants to be able to do, because that way he can move this wherever he wants on his vinyl. So we're going to shift select this one, shift select, or select that one, shift select this one, and intersect. And see, it's going to come in 2 parts, but that's kind of what we want. Kind of hard to get that line. There we go. Now, the only thing, that little line right there, I don't understand what that line would be for. I'm going to just delete it right now. So this one particular has like maybe part of the part that has around like a gas tank cap or something. So if we do this one, wow, let's break that apart. Well, I'm glad I figured this, or I'm glad it has happened. So let's go ahead and do a couple more parts. Shift select that just to get things out of the way. Because somehow this other part, see, like right there, and shift select that and intersect. And if you had to do a lot of these, this would be maybe a good one to make some sort of hotkey for intersect. So, but these somehow are grouped together. So if that happens for the one I'm doing it for, trying to get rid of this. See, those are, that, you know what? That's because those have interior parts. Let me move this out of the way. You know, if you cannot move it off the page, Corel won't let you. So are these connected? Maybe that is all one piece. But what I was getting at, let me move this back. That's probably all one great big piece. But if we intersect it now, if I shift select that and intersect it, and go down, it doesn't have that little window, that little cutout for the window or whatever it is. So what you can do in that case is take this part and let's move it down, and let's bring in this little window and move it down, and then bring in your Smart Fill tool. Let's use blue, fill that all in. And now if we left click, right click, and move this back to where it was, it's selected. Shift select the other part. Well, I had my Smart Fill tool on. So we got that selected. Get your pick tool. And also that doesn't look like a hairline when I fill it in, so let's make it a hairline. Shift select the graphic and intersect. Now it has that window or that little cutout. So when you have interior parts, I don't know if there's any more on this. Anyway, when you have interior parts, you've got to Smart Fill it to make a new, because these are, and you maybe could group them together, but see that window doesn't come with it. I don't think you can. Let's try welding them. Nope, see, it takes that away. Let's try just grouping them. And let's just put it up here somewhere else. And now let's shift select the graphic and intersect. Yep, see, it doesn't do the window. So you have to use the Smart Fill tool to make a new object, basically. Anyway, I truly hope that, let me see if there's one more, like a window, and you can always come outside the box. So there's nothing left. So it was only that window, or it's, I mean, he'll know. And see, that's one reason they might be, and well, that's separated. So that's probably good. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, we can break that curve apart. And so while you have that, you can just nudge it up. And when you only have one part, you can select it all like this and intersect it. And then you have that part. And then you still have your lines that you've got to use. But this way he can move them around and, you know, put them in his cutter. Because I don't think this would be a really big cutter to cut out something that's, I think total earlier the other day it was, you know, now it's still 40 inches big. Anyway, but that's pretty cool graphic. Anyway, I hope that made a little bit of sense, and thank you for watching.